Top of the 8th here in Seattle. Orioles 4, Mariners 3. New pitcher for Seattle, Gabe Spire. 26 games, 2.31 ERA, 23.1 innings. And the first pitch to Holiday is in there for strike one. The Orioles were down 3-1 when everything changed in the 6th. A leadoff walk by this man, the leadoff hitter, Jackson Holiday. Then Adley Rutschman barely hit a game-tying home run out in right field. And then Gunnar Henderson followed up by going back-to-back and giving the O's the lead. Everything has calmed down since, as that slider nearly hits Holiday. It's 2-1.
Dylan Moore to play at second base after pinch hitting for Cole Young.
Two one
to Jackson.
Fouled off.
Yeah, big swing.
Spire only throws 3 pitches. Fastball 42% of the time, sinker 31%, slider 27%.
Picked up in the last inning or so, blown out to right field.
Payoff pitch to Holiday. That's a slider that misses down. The count is full.
Holiday tries to work himself aboard. What a shot that is. Beautiful downtown Seattle. Ferry coming into Dock.
Full count delivery from Spire. Tapper, right to Spire. Fire to first, high, but they got the out. Good glove by Rowdy. 1 out. Now here's Adley to the plate. He's DHing today. He's 2 for 3 with the game-tying 2-run homer, being his highlight of the day so far.
Be in the baseball business.
Oh. Umpire timeout.
What is it? They run up like 90 baseballs a game?
Getting the plate set up, and here we go.
Major League Baseball uses in one season, but it's got to be in the hundreds of thousands, you would think. There's Adley Rutschman.
That's a sinker that misses down. 1-0.
A huge day for Adley Rutschman. Busted his bat in the first inning to get a single past third. And then with the new lumber, hit a 2-run home run in the 6th inning and tied it up 3-3.
That's inside. Strike one. Fastball painted.
And now he gets to turn around and hit from this side, which is, when you consider how Spire gets lefties out, this is a luxury. There's the family.
1-1.
Still enjoying.
Nearly hit him. Slider nearly got Adley on the foot. The back foot. And it's 2-1. Ripped past JP. That was deflected by JP, actually. That's in the left base hit. Adley stops at first. And it's a single for Adley Rutschman. With 1 out here in the 8th.
Home run tied the game.
And now here's Gunnar to the plate.
And then another BB. 7 for 13 in the series.
3 for 4 for Adley today, as that one goes off the glove of JP and in the left.
The college at Oregon State, and he forgot how.
At 107 off the bat. First pitch to Gunnar is a slider in there for strike one.
Boy, is he swinging the bat well.
His go-ahead homer is his only hit today.
No, I thought, Ryan Sullivan, we were talking, I said, I thought he had his hand.
That's a fastball.
Getting to the other side.
Looked like it was in the zone, but called a ball nonetheless. 1-1.
His vertical is the change that Jackson Holiday did after his dad suggested. Maybe a little bit more upright.
1-1.
But a touch.
Took a big cut at that and fouled it off.
1-2. You know what the deal is. When you're a gifted player like Adley, you feel you get more confident, you get a couple of hits.
A double play ends things here for the Orioles.
Get the 2 hits, you go, why not get another one? Which is what he just did.
1-2 with Adley on first. That's a slider that gets away. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you know that Gunnar didn't like striking out 3 times last night, going 0 for 4. He had the look.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him with the slider. 2 down.
Well, this is what it's like trying to hit a good left-handed reliever in the big leagues.
Absolutely devastating slider from Gabe Spire.
They kind of know what they're going to do. They're going to throw you a slider, but where is he going to
Oh, he swung over it.
So they're not going to hang it.
Beautiful.
If they do, that's where you get in trouble.
Now we got a mound visit before the first pitch to Ryan O'Hearn.
Now to have a discussion.
We're working on Ryan O'Hearn, who's 1 for 3 today. Let's go back to Adley for a moment. You know, a huge series. We see him go the other way. We see him drive the ball with authority. Got a 7th home run of the season in the 6th inning. You know, it's going to make a difference on the scoreboard, too. His average has gone up 22 points with the 7 hits.
Well,
Ryan O'Hearn struck out twice. We got a single in the first inning. One of those Ks are backwards.
Something happened in July.
Lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch.
Just wasn't the same player the last.
Fastball just high on the borderline. Ball 1.
But he kind of that. He showed you what he was in 22 and 23, coming up at the middle of May in 2022, and then having a great year in 23.
1-0 offering. That's at the knees. Strike 1.
Gets a low strike.
One pitch. In there again. Strike 2. And Spire has a chance to get out of this inning.
So good. Good fastball.
Nearly unscathed. 1-2. That's in the air. Foul territory. Mastroboni can't make the sliding catch.
That looked like it was going to be a tough play, and the wind might have held it up for a little bit longer for the third baseman to have a chance.
And O'Hearn stays alive by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah, you really, I mean, yeah, that's a good point. But the other thing is, you ever play golf and you hit a slice or a hook into the wind? It slices or hooks even more, so maybe the baseball slicing a little bit more away. And also, it's hard to catch something you can't see. You can see how difficult the sun is here in Seattle.
1-2. Ripped.
It's really
Foul.
cleared up. There was a moment this morning that the ball came in off the water and covered the entire skyline. Then it burned off.
We got action in the Orioles pen. Andrew Kittredge.
Ball creeps in.
Looks like he'll get the 8th.
Pause.
O'Hearn fly ball into left field, sending Randy back, but he makes the catch backpedaling, and that'll end the inning. Orioles still lead 4-3. They couldn't add on after Adley singled. Let's see what the Mariners can do. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Seattle down by a run, heading up the bat. Bottom of the 8th, Andrew Kittredge is in as he drops the slider in there for strike 1. He has to face the heart of the Mariners order. Julio, Cal, Randy. This is only Kittredge's 6th appearance this season. And he spikes that sinker. Count tied up at 1.
Really good slider. Threw it almost 50% of the time last year.
Kittredge throws 4 pitches. Slider, sinker, fastball. I couldn't get a read on the 4th pitch. Well, Julio's hitless today, so Kittredge could capitalize as Julio fouls off an inside sinker. It's 1-2.
Everybody talks about having roles and all that. You know, Brian Baker is, you know, he used to be like a backup singer. Now all of a sudden he's moved to the front of the band.
Payoff pitch from Julio. Got him looking! Slider right down the pipe, freezes Julio. 1 down. I have no idea what Julio was staring at, but that was a beautiful executed pitch by Kittredge. That looked really good for Julio to hit, but he just took it.
And I'll tell you, hey, that's just
He strikes out looking. But now here's Cal Raleigh. And there's an outside sinker. Ball one. Cal Raleigh has multiple hits today. A single in the third, and his league-leading 24th homer
And he had a 2-run home run.
in the fifth, and that's a fly ball center, sending back Adams. He makes the catch. That's a fly out for Cal Raleigh to deep center just in front of the track. Cal Raleigh, his homer was 2 RBIs, and his single was 1 RBI.
Over the next 6 years, would it have gone out?
So he's got 3.
107 miles an hour off the bat. StatCast telling us has a 20-foot differential.
Now here's Randy with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th, and his Mariners down by a run, and he taps first pitch foul.
The home run that he got.
And Mariners got 2 arms loose in the pen. Casey and Andres Munoz.
Barrel action of the bullpen.
So Munoz, their closer, one of the better ones.
0-1 from Kittredge. Fly ball.
Reina pops it over his teammates out of play.
Foul.
Here are the backstop long balls today. Adley Rutschman with the laser for his shortest home run of his career. And then that moonshot that just had enough to slip over the wall. Both of those home runs for Raleigh and Rutschman, the shortest
payoff to Randy. Emergency swing, fouled off into the seats.
Still count. Rutschman tied it with his 2-run shot. And Gunnar Henderson's long ball, the difference today. 4-3 Orioles here in the 8th. 2 down, nobody on.
Another 0-2.
And Kittredge
Randy gets
Kittredge comes in and slams the
a
door.
foul ball, and he tips it into the glove of Maverick Hanley for strike 3, and that'll do it. We head to the 9th inning. Orioles leading by a run.
Mena comes in for the second night. Really
Bottom of the 9th. Oh, shit. Top of the 9th.
History signed with the Twins back in 2009.
Casey's in for the Mariners.
Acquired by the Reds, traded from the Reds. Eventually
Already up 0-1 the count on Carlson. Now that's a foul ball, first base side. Carlson's quickly down 0-2. He's playing in left. He doesn't have a hit today.
Here in the 9th.
Struck out twice. He's flown out to center twice. Payoff. Fouled off.
Felix.
And in the pen for the Orioles, it's Brian Baker.
This would be the 4th appearance in 7 days from Brian Baker.
Another 0-2. That sinker runs outside. It's now 1 ball, 2 strikes on the former Cardinal Dylan Carlson.
Kittredge knows how to close. Also knows how to hold, which is what he did.
1-2. Got him.
Carlson's down on strikes leading off the 9th.
1 gone on the strikeout from Carlson to start things off in the 9th.
In the world of dynamic looks in the bullpen, does Legumina remind you of anybody?
Swung underneath that fastball.
Paul Sewald?
Yeah, he throws a little harder.
First pitch to Colton Cowser. First at bat for Cowser today.
Spin rate on the breaking ball.
Ahead in the count 1-0. Cowser, who in his 2nd season, just came back. Hasn't been back for long. This is his 7th game of the year. As he takes that fastball down in the zone, strike 1. Was 2nd place in AL Rookie of the Year voting last season. Then got hurt during the offseason. And now has just came back. He's ahead of the count 2-1 on Casey. That was a sweeper that misses outside. 3 balls and 1 strike on Cowser. As Casey's starting to lose him here.
Joined the ball club, starting the road trip on this series in Seattle.
3-1. Swing and a miss. Fastball right down the pipe for strike 2. Count is full on Cowser.
Early on here to be in the lineup every day.
On deck is Rivera. He's 0 for 3. 2 ground outs and a flyout.
Had the ramp up in the minor leagues. But this
Full count delivery.
fractured thumb.
Emergency swing foul.
So today was one of the days that they chose to at least not start him.
Well, elite defender. So,
That's why he's in late.
yeah.
3-2 coming.
Struck him out.
Strikes.
Fastball painted on the edge of the zone as Cowser swings and misses and goes down. 2 back-to-back strikeouts from Casey,
The upcoming schedule brought to you by
and he's 1 out away from having his bats. Only need 1 run to tie and 2 to win.
For the next 3, and then back home after the off day.
Yeah, Rob Long's going to be down on the. He's going to be down.
Emmanuel
on the
Rivera takes a fastball high for ball 1.
Could be kind of.
Hold on.
He's bounced around a lot in his first season with Baltimore.
We have been a fashion disaster, an absolute fashion disaster.
That's a fastball dotted
No, we have.
on the outside corner for strike 1.
If we're not dressing like Rob. I mean, like what did I tell you today, Rob?
You look like a what?
1-1. Ooh, got him to chase the slider outside. 1 and 2.
Oh, I did.
A street.
No, you say you look like a street worker. You think
Casey's dominating here.
No, you think you're doing 105.7 in the morning.
And the payoff.
I won't be where to take some.
Just missed outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Emmanuel Rivera.
I made Jim Rick.
Oh, my God. You guys are on your own here.
Good luck. Let me know how this goes.
2-2. Fouled off.
I didn't say.
Rivera stays alive.
I'm not suggesting you wear a
Third
white
baseman
beater.
today.
You can turn my mic off now.
Who turned it off?
2-2.
That's smash.
Clobbered into left field. Base hit. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Rivera to second. He might go to third. Throw. Rivera stops at second. It's a 2-out double.
He was lining up the footwork going to second base.
Third double of the year for Emmanuel Rivera. It's a big one.
Yeah, bullet over the bag.
Got right by.
Consecutive plate appearances without striking out, too, for Emmanuel Rivera. Pretty nice run.
Jordan Adams lifts this one to right field. Coming in hard is Taveras. He makes the catch.
Into the glove of Tavares. Wow.
And we'll head to the 9th inning with the Mariners down by a run. Can they tie it or walk it off?
Orioles.
Or can Brian Baker or Andrew Kittredge or whoever the Orioles throw out there shut it down? It's going to be Baker. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Brian Baker is in. He'll try and get the save here in the bottom of the 9th. 28 games this season. ERA at 2.67 in 27 innings. First pitch to Rowdy is a fastball outside, ball 1. Rowdy playing first. He's 1 for 3. Got a single back in the second.
Can you relax? Can you get the ball?
He's the game-tying run at the plate.
Before they score a run or so.
The 1-0 is a fastball outside again. 2 balls and no strikes.
They bid for number 10 last night with a deep drive.
And Leody Taveras on deck. 1 for 3 with a single, a strikeout, and a flyout.
Miles Mastroboni set the bat third here in the ninth.
2-0. Inside, nearly hit
He's
him.
overthrown 3 pitches, and he's been so
3-0
He's good. Change up second
on
base.
Rowdy.
Slider on occasion. And now he's got to figure out to throw one down the middle.
Here's the pitch.
Which he did.
Right down the middle. Strike 1.
Velez at the plate.
And you know, I mean, Velez, he's going to look for a fastball. That's what you hit off of when you're facing somebody that's throwing 96, 97. And he can look, you know, he's not thinking he's going to have to look for a changeup.
3-1, leadoff walker, full count. Here's the pitch. It's sliced into left, pretty well hit, but it stays in the yard. It's right in Carlson's glove. 1 down.
Already, I mean, he's, you know, we saw the first guy hit a curveball for a home run or a double. He just slapped it and went about what, 350. So there's one of your outs. What do you need?
And now here's Leody Taveras, who also singled in the second.
Boy, it's nice to have a
1 out, bottom of the ninth, no one on. First pitch. He shows bunt. Pulls back and takes a strike.
Taveras gets strike one.
So it looks like Taveras might try and bunt for a hit.
They've got options now.
Why not?
Bautista, a lot of work, 4 appearances in the last 6 days. Seranthony Dominguez is
0-1.
into higher and higher
Doesn't show bunt that
situations.
time. Takes a fastball outside to tie the count at 1.
You got Kittredge, the back end of the bullpen. Well, I just mentioned that. Kittredge's healthy after having the knee operation. Batista's coming back.
1-1 delivery from Baker.
Better as the season progresses.
Check swing, foul ball. Strike 2.
Coming off Tommy John surgery, missing all of last year.
Go look at the Orioles bullpen.
And because they're starters that have been that good, it's easier to kind of situate you through the back end. Of
Punch
the
out pitch from Baker.
Clearing 6 innings changes everything.
Got him! Inside fastball. Taveras swings under it. And the Mariners are down to their final out after the strikeout from Baker.
We saw it on Sunday. He threw a
And the last hope
at 98.
for the Mariners. Taveras actually swung under that inside fastball. It's Miles Mastroboni who singled in the 4th for his only hit today. He's playing third. He's the 8 hitter. First pitch. Caught the corner. Strike 1.
The first pitch over for a called strike. Orioles' upcoming schedule brought to you by Science & Kirk. Need a lawyer? Contact Science & Kirk. Visit youhavealawyer.com. Next stop, Sacramento. And then home against
Mastroboni rips one over the head of Jackson Holiday. A shallow fly ball into right center field for a base hit. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Base hit. It's a single for Mastroboni, and now the winning run to the plate. And that's the 9 hitter. I believe it's Dylan Moore. Yes, it is. The second baseman, Dylan Moore. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the 7th. He came in for the rookie Cole Young. Does he have some magic here? Can he get it to JP, or can he win it himself? Or can he even tie it?
I don't think he'll run.
First pitch to Moore. Swing and a miss. Fastball blown by at 97. Strike 1.
This has been a fantastic series and a good test for the Orioles. One of the leading teams in the American League Western Division.
The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss. Fastball inside. Strike 2. Mariners down to their final strike. And here we go. This is for the win.
Ability to pitch right-handers up and in.
0-2. Baker fires. Got him! Strike 3. Brian Baker comes in and locks it down. Orioles win 4-3. The back-to-back homers from Adley and Gunnar proved to be the win. That is a good win for the Orioles here on a beautiful afternoon in Seattle. See y'all later. RB out. Peace.